What up, nerds? It's the Imperial Fists, it's the Emperor's Shield. This is actually my first ever Loyalist army, and I've been playing since a little kid, so I thought, bugger it, I'm going to go yellow, so why not? So I made it even harder for myself. So this is something I'm working on the sideline whilst I'm distracting me from practicing for the tournament. This list is Emperor's Shield, so just to go in the full Imperial Fist look. It was written by someone who's much better at Warhammer than I am. My mate's Arian, who is in the Sydney scene, does some of the team tournament stuff. He's actually hosting a team's tournament in a few weeks at the time of recording. So it's a pretty fun list, it looks pretty cool. It's as Imperial Fisty as we can kind of get it. So off the top we've got Lysander, of course. He's going to be leading up 10 Assault Terminators with Thunderhammers, which just looks freaking juicy on the tabletop. I've got Torgaradon, he's going to be leading, what are they called? Heavy Intercessors. I've got a Terminator Captain who's actually going to be running around just doing YOLO. He's got uppy downy, so try and maybe get in some second objectives. He's got the 2+ get up enhancement as well, so hopefully he's just going to be extra annoying. Because I'm new to Loyalist Space Marines, I tried to order the Lieutenant with Combi Weapon and got one in Phobos Armor. So going to be one little proxy. And I've got a Lieutenant with a Power Sword. He looks exactly the same as a Sword Breastplate. And I've got another Captain with a Power Fist because it looked Imperial Fisty. I've got some Intercessors. I've got a big Dreadnought, what are they called? Redemptor Dreadnought. Yeah, see, new to Loyalists. I've got another unit of 5 Terminators, so I've gone heavy on it. And Blade Guard, they look sick. I'll give the Loyalists that, they look pretty sick. Looking at my models over there, have I forgotten anybody? Oh yeah, Scouts, because at some point I might have to do a scenario rather than just swing hammers at people. Anyway, I'm really excited. I'm probably going to make a lot of mistakes because this is the first time I've played 2,000 points with these things. So I've only ever had 2 1,000-point games against a beginner player as well. So it's a bit of a derp. So wish me luck and tell me what to do.
Alright, so for Cam's first game with Imperial Fist, I did promise him I would bring the Tyranids, and to make it a little bit more enjoyable so he can hit things with hammers, I've done a little bit of a fun list. So I've got a list themed on Space Marine 2. So pretty much everything in the army, more or less, is in Space Marine 2. So we've got lots of Hormigans, Termagants, we've got Carnifexes, we've got Zoanthropes, we've got the Hive Tyrant himself, although there's no poles in this one. I've got a few Lictors and things like that as well. It's not a super competitive army, but I think it's got enough teeth that it'll at least give Cam a little bit to think about.
Alright, we have set up. I've got Terminators in Deep Strike. There's Tor, there's boys, Blade Guard, he's just up the top of the hill there, building, so Steve can see. Characters hiding in there. The Scouts have actually done the Scout move. I'm going first, they scouted forward. And over here is all Steve's stuff, his lovely bright bugs. Alright, and while you're there, I just want to flip me my 2 objectives because you're so kindly shuffling them for me.
Bring it down and Sabotage. Sabotage, definitely doable.
Alright, find that back because we forgot that Scout moves can't within 9, so I'll put him somewhere else. Movement phase, I am able to draw a bead on the Screaming Killer hiding behind the wall there.
Oh.
And it is Oath of Moment target. I just shuffled around the board a bit. Lone Op Lieutenant is going to try and do Sabotage because I got Sabotage and bring it down. So let's see what happens in my shooting phase and then we'll come back after that. For some masterful shooting, he only lost 3 wounds. And that's the end of my turn. Yeah, so we'll flip over to Steve. Cool.
So for my 2 tactical objectives, I've got area denial and no prisoners. Looking to potentially kill a few of Cam's models, which is exactly what I'm here to do, so perfect.
You can try, Xenos scum.
He's really embracing the Loyalist dungeon.
It's been a long time in the Chaos Dungeon. really hard to follow on the slow-mo. Oh, that's not slow-mo, it's speed up. So
Yeah,
try and explain what just happened.
Sorry, I was doing some and ahhing because it's going to be quite important that I kind of stifle Cam's movement a little bit. I've advanced with the Homagants out to here, ready to charge the scouts. I've just moved the Lictor up to create a bit of a deep strike bubble. I was and ahhing about the Zornthropes, about whether I try to go out and kill the tank that Cam put forward. I think I will. I'm going to try to push the Gargoyles up to block and gunk this up a little bit, and also to push out his deep strike a bit further. Over this side, I've just sort of staged ready for these guys. I've kind of made it everywhere, so I think it's an 11-inch charge to this dude, and it's a 10-inch charge to this dude with the Blade Guard. So he doesn't have a lot of great options there. That's about it. Everything else is just staged up at the back.
We'll do some shooting live then, because you actually know what your rules are.
Yeah, sounds good.
I'm going to do Armor Contempt.
All right, cool. Over there?
Yep, let me go.
They advance. They're within 6 of the Hive Tyrant, so they'll have lethal hits, although they have lethal hits anyway. They'll be doing their las cannon shot. Here we go. Hitting on 2s because of the Neuro Tyrant. Winning on 3s because strength 12. Well, let's say 100% of that.
AP what?
3 down to 2, so 5 ups.
Damage?
D6 plus 1.
Uh-oh.
So 3 plus a lot.
3 plus damage!
Woohoo!
Go pop. Nope. So he's the only charge with the Hormigans fighting some scouts. Only a 4, so he's having to be delicate with his piling. Yeah. Lone Sergeant is left on 1 wound. He takes out 3 before the turn finishes. So, how'd you go, Steve? Step out from behind the camera.
Oh, so we managed to blow that up, as you would have saw in our rolling. Hormigants rolled really well. Cam did pretty well on his saves. I was kind of hoping to clear that unit to get me my no prisoners, my second no prisoners. Also, I think that puts me on the lower area denial as well, which is a real...
Oh, yes.
That's really going to hurt.
What a legend.
So, good work, Cam.
You're getting a name.
Big bang. That's what we're here for, right? The Lone Sergeant.
Yeah. Okay. Well, hopefully Steve remembers to put the points in correctly this turn.
Yeah.
I was really excited. I thought, oh, there's a bit of a space over here for me to bring down Lysander, but no. Then a little stupid brain bug has dropped down. So I've got to think about my turn. Actually, I'll flip my cards while I've got the camera on me. Attempting target, because I've still got to bring it down. What is your attempting target going to be?
I think I'm going to pick the Termagants. We'll pick...
No, attempting target is
objective. Sorry. I think I will pick this one.
Yeah. All right. See what I can do. See if I can at least kill some bugs. While because I'm not used to this army and there's so much nonsense. The Overwatch threat from the Zoanthropes was concerning. So what's happened is I brought down the Terminators. I've held the Thunderhammers back for the time being. He's just lone opping over here. I did bring down my Terminator Captain just to try and screen out the deep strike threat of the Raveners because they look kind of scary. I've kept these guys in the tank because again the Overwatch threat was very frustrating. So just going to doing firing deck. The Zoanthropes are my Oath of Moment. Blade Guard are shuffled up. So I'm going to try and throw a couple random pistols into that. Can I shoot that? What happens when I shoot those?
It just blows up, and it's very easy to kill. Like 2 pistols will do it.
All right, cool. So I'm going to try and take out as many of the zone throats because they're at the moment this turn. But yeah, we'll see how we go. Out of 5 up, feel no pain means they lived from everything. I even had to send Terminators into them that deep struck down with their shooting with his combi bolters. So that's a significant problem for me. So I'm going to do some charges now. The Blade Guard are going to charge the buggos, with the wing buggos, because they're all buggos. For shit.
I mean,
look, I have a captain in there. He may not be used to reroll. We'll see what that is in a second. The scouts are going to go rescue their buddies in the middle there. With a 6, they do it.
That'll definitely do it.
The Terminators, they're just going to charge the Lictor. Okay. Damn it!
You see painted?
Was I in range there?
Let's check.
Because that would probably where I would CP, because that's more. So, yeah, you're 5. You're about 4.5. So 4 gets me with engagement range.
You're all good.
In which case, I do have 2 CP. I will CP reroll it because YOLO. Come on, lads. That's worse. Okay, good.
That's what they want.
Well, shit. Okay, so I only got 4 guys in because of my excellent charge roll. So it was still 16 attacks. I missed with at least 8 of them, I think more. And I've got 2 wounds through from my Blade Guard.
This was our...
That's my wound roll. Okay, cool. So the Protected Dread just charged in, 5 attacks, 3 2s, and 2 hits, and then I just rolled double 1.
The invincible Hormigans.
Oh no. Okay. Good thing I set the scout.
All right, so I've pulled back with the gargoyles, hoping to get a few shots on the sword brethren. Cam's made a good play and has brought his big old hammer boys down.
I got lucky there. Steve was thinking he tried to fall back through the Blade Guard, but he just couldn't put them down, not in engagement range. So I also got lucky.
Yeah. So my plan fell through. My big issue was Cam didn't kill enough, so it's really on Cam.
You sassy bitch.
I've kind of just hunkered down here. He's doing the terraform action. This guy's kind of just chilling over there. They haven't moved. Apart from that, Lictor's doing established locust, and I put a cheeky spore mine in the back there. And obviously the Carnifexes...
Engage.
Yeah, for engage. And the Carnifexes are coming over this way to hopefully kill a Redemptor and maybe even some Tomies.
No, he'll be fine, right?
All right.
There's been some shooting, but we'll come back. Not much happened in the shooting phase. It is a charge phase. Cream of Killer's coming in. I think I'm going to have to heroic.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You got an easy heroic, so that's a... Yeah.
Don't jinx me.
That's a 4-inch to get in.
Thank Christ. I think I'm going to go back to my pink dice.
You might have to be honest.
Combat phase, I'm doing Fight on Death for free from the Blade Guard because of the captain. Over here, the Carnifexes are into 2 units. Right, let's do something live. What do we want to do live this round?
Sounds good. Well, I've just popped a CP to give him exploding 5s. So, want to do that one live?
Sure.
We can do your hit back as well. That'll be epic.
Oh, that'd be good actually.
All right, cool. Let's do it. So hitting on 3s, wounding on 2s, and then I've got exploding 5s. So
oh, that looks messy.
Oh, looks good.
There's a few in there.
So we've got 5 explodes. So 1 dropped, but then put 5 back in.
There's a 2 in there.
I have 2s out.
When will the cheating stop?
Never. All right, 2s. 1, 2. So that is...
Right, I'll roll some dice in a second.
10, 15, 11. God, when will the cheating stop? 11 saves. There's 4 ups on the blade guard.
This might be the last chance for the yellow dice, because this is getting ridiculous.
Let's see. Oh!
Okay, all right.
It is
they're back. They're back.
They're absolutely back. Oh my god.
So 1 blade guard has died. What's the damage?
3.
3. So another 2 have died.
So he could have cleared that squad pretty easy had you not rolled that well.
Yeah.
Very good.
Okay, I take it all back, yellow dice, and this is fight on 3+. Oh yes!
Oh my god.
I take it all back, yellow dice. I take it all back. That died. Took 6 wounds off the Screamer Killer. So this is Lysander. He's going to hopefully squish a bug with his hammer. Yes. Strength 10. Toughness?
9, so 3.
So 3s and 6s a Devo. That is 6 devastating wounds off the bat, which actually gets him, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes! He did something.
We've just finished off my turn. I've got established locus for 2, Lictor over here, and I managed to get engaged on all fronts. I've got these fronts here and a sneaky spore mine at the back. Engage on all fronts being the only secondary that the spore mines can actually complete. Cam did very well on the blade guard here with his save, so they're actually up and running, which is a bit of a ooh for me. I've got this giant squad of 10 who I've got to kind of deal with now. Tor and his entourage is in there ready to come out and wreak some havoc. I'm looking not too bad on this front though. The Carnifexes are kind of cleaning up there.
Yeah. Once again, Redemptive Dread is actually Ballistus Dread in disguise. He did not wound with any of his attacks.
Yeah, and I still have my big hammer squad of my 10 Ravagers coming down. Me.
I don't know where that's going to come. I'm running out of assets to screen those guys too.
Yeah, so hopefully they come in an advantageous spot. But anyway.
All right, and I got Bring It Down in Steve's turn, so I'll just very quickly while I'm recording. Assassination, is that a character?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
It's an easy.
All right, and engage on all fronts. That's annoying.
Oh no, that's way doable. You're just going to come this way anyway.
All right. I wanted to kill stuff. All right. Moving phase. I'm conscious of this nasty thing. Actually, you can rapid ingress now, can't you?
Yes.
So, okay. I'm trying my absolute bestest with my little sticks to keep things away from me, but we're about to find out them coming down. I have copped an Overwatch. Oh, you did Shadow of the Warp too, which is a problem. So unfortunately they're battle shocked, so I can't steal this point. They're battle shocked. They copped an Overwatch. I did it as a bit of a sacrificial lamb because I needed Tor Garadon to get out and try and hurt the big beasties with their shot, who are my oath target. So I'm up against it. He's got a lot of assets left. I do have a Lysander unit, but he's slow. You can only deal with what's over here, and there's a lot of big stuff over there. So, right, let's see where his rapid ingress comes down. Shoring up his side here. He's actually got a whole other horde of buggies.
A few gribblies back there, which I can actually move now that I don't have to worry about deep striking. Oh, actually, I have to worry about deep striking because you can uppy downy, can't you?
I can uppy downy. Good points. Okay, all right, so that's the end of the moving phase. It's on a shooting phase. The Redemptor is going to shoot its blast gun out of combat. I should shoot everything at those bugs. They're driving me insane.
These guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll start with that. I'll just give you a bit of a summary. I'll see how that goes. The scouts here, the idea is to try and clean up some bugs, charge some other bugs, and then hopefully flip the objective. The captain and the lieutenant need to put in some work. All right, we'll see you on the other side. Oh, Tor Aragon, please be helpful. He does, for those that don't know, he does additional damage and strength and AP against monsters. So hopefully this goes well. Shooting phase, it was fairly ineffectual. I managed to pick up a single Carnifex from the heavy intercepts, which was good, and the combi lieutenant in the corner. Being battle shocked is a pain in the ass.
First time it's ever mattered.
Because I can't do grenades and things like that, and all the free struts from the captain. So it's onto the charge phase. I'm going to multi-charge with Lysander's unit into the big thing and that thing, and my intention is not to trigger a charge. I think.
Let's do it.
Let's see how I roll. 11. Whoa. Damn it.
So you do want to re-roll it to get lower?
Well, I can't. Unfortunately, I can't string out like that, can I? And then, no, I have to base.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll just kill these two things and turn around and cop a whole bunch of Raveners.
And Warriors.
And Warriors, yes. I keep forgetting there's a whole other army behind here. Look, I'm running out of assets. My army looks cool, but it's very slow. Anyway, I'll do some other charges and we'll see how we go. I'm going to send scouts and lieutenants into things. Cheers is happening. I managed to get a long bomb charge from Torgaradon into the Carnifexes, so they're probably not long for this world. I did charge the Lictor. I know it fights first. And then he heroicked.
He did.
And Lysander is over here doing his thing. So who's the Lictor fighting?
Probably the one who's on full. I'm hoping the Nero Tyrant can finish off the other guy. Lictor. 6 attacks, hidden on 2s, strength 8. So 2s and 2s? Is he
2s and 2s. No,
so
he's
2s and 2s. 6s to explode, so just 100%.
Yeah.
And
lots of ones, please.
5 saves, AP -2.
Yeah, he did. I did okay. I took out most of the Carnifexes. Torgaradon, I thought his fist only worked. Was against with his shooting, but it works on his fist, so he's actually pretty good. So
and let the record show I'm a great opponent for telling that to Cam.
Yeah, thank you. I was like, why are you rolling this feeling of pain die? I got the fight for first, and I got smacked in the middle of the captain and things like that here. These guys did clean up, but there's a whole army of Tyranids coming in front of them, so yeah, it's going to be interesting. Yeah, over to you.
To stay in there.
The rushing because it's late.
Yeah, we're both getting a bit tired. So I've just set up for a double charge. I've got here set up, so we're going to go 2 charges here and the Tyrant probably as well. And I want to try to get 2 charges in here. Some
shooting happened. You're doing attempting target, which I chose as objective, and what's the other one?
Extend battle line. So I'm really trying to get it there or there, which I should hopefully get both.
This is probably the end of the game for me. I just want to see how this goes.
Yep, this is the kind of one we care about.
So, charges.
My turn went quite well. Ravengers charged here. Warriors charge here. We haven't moved them because it was a bit of last minute type thing, but I rolled pretty bad on my hits, but then Cam really well and truly made up for it by failing 15 out of
21 in saves. So
Yeah.
15 out of 21.
So he lost 7.5 Terminators, it worked out, and then the Warriors basically cleaned up everyone else. Lysander's by himself.
Except Lysander.
Yeah, he killed a few Ravagers, but this is obviously a losing battle for
Yeah.
Lysander. We're just playing it out. There's very low chance they survive that.
Dead.
I told Cam I was going to duel him, kill Tor, and then that side falls. So pretty much Tyranids will just hold the middle from here. And I think I got both of attempting target and extend battle line. So I think the game's a bit of a runaway here.
It's well and truly clenched. So thank you.
Thank you, Cam.
Thank you.
I hope you got to kill Tyranids and had fun.
That was good fun. This has cured my temptation to run these guys in the tournament, because I got brutally hammered by a meme Tyranid list. But it was fun. It was really great seeing the Imperial Fist on the table. I thought that was good fun for... it's just such a cool looking army. Pain in the ass to paint, and I found a very easy way to do it, but it's still a bit of a pain in the ass because every slip of the brush. It's just really slow. Annoying. There's no advance and charge. Terminators are slow. I know deep striking them. I know it's to try and stop them from getting dying on the way up, but it's a really big brick to try and deep strike. So very easy to screen out. I don't know whether I just march up the board and go, I'm really hard to kill. Yeah. So maybe I'll do that next time. But it was still fun. So thanks for coming out. Thanks for watching.
Thanks, Cam.
Cheers.